Greetings, everybody. How are you doing? I see you back to see me. Very good, very good. Welcome back. I know you must be having an awesome day, but even a crazier day if you're here back on this channel. Because I'm a crazy guy. I talk about a lot of crazy stuff. Some people may not like it, but I see you back. So, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Today's question, I know you're ready for it, right? Why do atheists hate God? Why do atheists hate God? Before I can answer that question, if you're new to this channel, you already know. Subscribe and make sure to hit that bell so you'll be notified when I upload these new questions, answers. Like and share this video so others may check it out. Thank you. Let's get back to it. Why do atheists hate God? I always wonder. That's a very interesting question. Now, I think that question should be asked to atheists because I'm not an atheist. I do believe a supreme being, output, creator or author of this reality we call, because everything in this reality we know there is somebody behind it, a source, right? If you look at a chair, you know that there was a creator. If you look at the camera that I'm using, you know somebody was behind it making it. The lights that I have here, the little curtain that's behind me, the stuff that I have in my room, boxes, drawers, the door, the ceiling, the alarm, smoke detector, all those things have somebody behind it. You're not gonna say, oh, the smoke detector, a big bang happened and it just came, like a fire crack just happened and it came to be. No, that's logically unsound. Of course you know somebody was behind it. You have a computer at home, right? Did the computer just put itself together, or was a force, something put it? And most of the time it's either human or a robot. But guess who designed the robot? The man. So there's always someone behind everything. So you mean to tell me that this reality we call life, there's not somebody that's behind it? Hence come to the debate of theism and atheism, right? Atheism says there is no quote-unquote God or this person or this thing or this being, that people who believe that there's somebody behind everything, they're giving that title God or Theo, because atheists come from the Theo, which is Greek for God. And people who are atheism says that this cannot be true, that there's no quote-unquote God, there's no author behind everything. This came by chance. If anything, it was something else. So, from my perspective, when I've debated, I've talked to atheists. You know, I know atheists, right? They identify themselves as atheists. What happened is, in their opinion, they're like, well, I'm sure there's somebody behind everything we see, but I'm not gonna call him God, and I'm not gonna, because they're like, God is for what you call religious people. Not knowing, I have a video I made, not knowing that atheism is also a religion. And not only that, it's one, check this out, it's one of the newest religions ever. It's not old, it's new. It's a new religion. Yeah. The irony of it, I don't want to get too deep because YouTube, censorship. All I can tell you this is, the person who brought what you call atheism today, right? This religion, I'll call it religion. I know they're gonna be mad. This religion claiming, oh, there's no God. You wanna know the irony of it? If you look at the background of the person, he follows. He's a follower of the Torah, of the what's the book of the rabbis? I forgot the name of the book. It wasn't on my lips. Judaism. He was a, you know, he was a follower of Judaism, and he brought what you call atheism. So the foundation of atheism, which is against quote unquote God's existence, was founded by someone who's religious, quote unquote, who believe in a creator. Interesting, isn't it? So now, if someone were to ask me why, let me make sure. I want people to know that I'm not making a mistake. Why do atheists hate God? Now, some do, but I think most, they're just unsure, right? They don't want to take the what I call the faith route. All they're saying is, okay, I know it exists. There must be something out there, but I'm not gonna call it God, so I'm atheist. But then you do have those who really hate God, and I can speak for them. So, but for the ones I've spoken, check this out. I even had people that I went to school with that I've known personally, that were friends, who were 100% hardcore atheists, meaning they didn't believe in nothing. And you know what today they are? They're believers. Either they follow one religion, whether Islam, Church of Christ, Christianity, Catholic, you name it. So, I can't really speak for them. They'll have to speak for themselves. But what I can give you from my conclusion of talking to them, you have two kinds. You have some who hate God because they look at the world, they're like, oh, look at this and look at that. Why God? Why? Right? You have those who hate the idea of God based on religion. They're like, well, I know there's a higher being, something out there, but I'm not going to call him God, because when you hear the word God, you associate directly with established religion like Christian. They think, whenever you hear the word God, they think of what? Christianity, Judaism, and Islam. That's what happens. When there are millions, probably, I'll say millions of religions, but because the three are, are the most known, most popular, so whenever they hit, it's kind of like a cringe word. God, Christianity, Islam, Judaism. Yeah, I think that's why. But I can't really answer why they hate God. But the Bible does tell you that the reason why people hate God is because people want to practice their own wickedness. Because God is like a father. He has certain rules. He wants his children to enjoy this earth. But just like any father, be like, hey son, if you want to enjoy this, don't do that, do this and do that. But most atheists are like, well, I don't need anyone to tell me what to do. I don't believe in the creator. I'm going to live life and discover things for myself. I don't need a guide or anything. Just let me be a baby and just crawl into the forest. If a spider bites me, I'm going to learn not to touch the spider, or, scorpion, whatever. Wild animals. So that's the ones that I've encountered, the atheists I've encountered, their mentality tend to be like that. Or I remember one time in a philosophy class where the teacher asked a question. He asked one of the students, says, what would be your evidence that there is a God since you're atheist? He said, well, to me, the evidence of God would be someone who's like 50 miles high, tall man. And then the teacher was like, well, look at what you just say. You say, you're giving a description. You say that it's a 50 tall man. He's like, well, what about if someone else next to you say, well, that's not God. He has to be 100 miles tall and wide. You see what he said? You see where he's going? And he started, I think you're into something. Well, what if God is someone who's very short, like a dog, right? He's a small man, like a leprechaun, right? That's God. So, I don't know. It was an interesting time in college. I'm gonna remember it. Man, the fire that, yeah. Whoo, he was like this. Like me, I'm bold. I'm like a lion. I don't care. Back then I didn't care about feelings. I just bring the sword out and just be like, and my questions were very direct, very hard. And you know what? I'll say shout out to all my atheist people out there. They've really helped me mature in my conversation with them and having debates and questions, because it has helped me grow, come down from more of a ruthless Mike Tyson, and I became more very gentle, like Mayweather, where ducking, hitting the rope of the. So I'll say they have helped me over the years through having discussion with them. Like, okay, I know this atheist. How can I, talk to him? Okay, he's this kind. Okay, let me talk to him. Oh, he's this. So I've learned, because people are different. So I don't believe that all atheists hate God. There are some that do, but if they do hate God, if they're really honest with themselves, it's not that they hate God because he's God, but it's just that they hate the idea that they hear based on their observation when it comes to, like I said, the main three religion. So that's that. But like I say, if you're an atheist listening to this video at this moment and you lasted this long and you want to give your opinion or you want to answer the question that I was asked, why do atheists hate God? Maybe you can put it in the comment below. I'll really appreciate it, so we can have a conversation, because like I say, I'm not an atheist, so I can't really answer in this place. But what I did is I gave from the feedback that I got from the atheists that I have a conversation with, and I realized that not all of them hate God. So, but if you hate God, please give your reasons why. And if you don't, but you have some disdain, do the same. Leave a comment. I really appreciate it. Don't be shy. Look, I'm a dark-skinned African. I know some people may be afraid of my accent. Don't be afraid. I'm not here to bite anything. But unless you want to bring out the lion, then maybe I'll go fetch Mufasa and Simba, and they're gonna come get you, and there won't be nowhere to run. All right, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, again, as a reminder, please feel free to subscribe to the channel, like, share the video so others may check it out, and I'll see you guys next time. Remember, hate only brings hatred. You gotta spread love, because love conquers all. Peace.